Brannagan. Brannagan is one of our dear favorite comics who has been here almost from the very beginning. And unfortunately, I think this is his last night because he's leaving us. Going back home, and we're gonna miss him. But you're always welcome, dude. Always. So come on in.
Hello, my name is Brannagan. Brannagan the shenanigan. When I eat breakfast in the morning, I go, oh man, Brannagan. So like James said, I moved from St. Louis 2 years ago and I'm moving back. I'm moving back next week. It's been an interesting 2 years living down here in Atlanta, Georgia. Not all bad, a little bumpy, some good. And I just, first off, I came to Ground and Pound just a little over a year ago and instantly fell in love with the place. So I just want to say thank you, Ground and Pound. Thank you, James, Sophia, Gabe. And this place really has a lot of place in my heart because I used to do open mic stand-up at a coffee shop in high school, and then I used to do some comedy clubs, and then I kind of stopped doing it, college and everything, then I moved down here. And when I discovered this place, I was going through a breakup, and I tell you what, I tear up every time I come here because people play beautiful love songs, and I start, uh-oh, here we go. But first off, I really want to say thank you, Ground and Pound, for having amazing open mics for people like me and artists to come up, and I always have a great time. And so I really, like, from the bottom of my heart. And Sophia actually used to do Power Rangers as a stunt double, and growing up with Power Rangers, like, when I found that out, I was like, that's so cool. So this place has always meant a lot to me. Rediscovering open mic, my love for coffee, and yeah, so enough about that. I know what we could talk about that will bring us all together. Let's talk politics. No, I'm just kidding. I know we just had the election, but I won't go there. But I drive a 1985 Chevy Celebrity station wagon, and I gotta drive it back home to St. Louis. And wish me luck on that. I just spent over $1,000 to get it fixed, and it still has a check engine light, and it's still overheating. And you would think, I don't know, spending $1,000 and some change, it would be fixed, right? And I found a backyard mechanic, and he's all like, well, so it has a carburetor, and we shorted out one of the computers, it's called the mixture control, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, okay, so you're gonna pay for it? Oh no, we can't find the part. Hey, I'm a whiz at eBay, man. I found the part for $30. He said he could put it in for another $30. And I was like, okay, so we shall see, but right now, I mean, it's a miracle that I even made it here tonight. And I don't know if you guys are kind of like going through it in a sense of like money issues, job issues, or whatever. And but you ever have someone's problems start to become your problem? Like, so rent was due recently, and like 2 weeks before rent was due, my roommate came up to me and he said, hey man, sorry, I just got fired, and I'm gonna be short on rent. Like, meanwhile, I'm about to drop, $1,000 on the car. My credit card could only go so high. I'm moving back, and you're telling, and I'm buying all the groceries, and you're telling me, hey man, I just got fired. You teach guitar. You are a guitar teacher. How do you get? You got your C chord, your G chord. Come on, guy. Like, and then so he's been doing like Uber Eats and stuff like that, and I'm an early bird, and he's like a night owl. I don't know, if you were short on rent, you would like wake up early and try to
hustle.
Yeah, when you know you're gonna, no, not my roommate, like, no, but he's a good guy, he means well. A couple things about Atlanta compared to like St. Louis, at least my neighborhood, we have rats. I've never seen like rats before. And once last year, my brother came down from St. Louis to visit me, and I'm like, dude, you gotta check out these rats. We walked down to the dumpster, and I mean, there's like 20 of them. Like they're huge, and it's just like there's stray cats. Of course, the stray cats don't do anything. It's like, come on, you're supposed to eat these rats, but no, they're just hanging out.
Not when they get as big as the cat.
Yeah, I know. And so it's like, I'm used to like little field mouse, and it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, just like, I think Atlanta's cool, but you know, the traffic. This is a song I wrote about the traffic. Ah! Anyway, no, I think Georgia itself is really pretty. The trees get really tall. I feel like Missouri trees are like 20 feet tall. Here they're like 50. And we're under new management at my apartment complex. And because the last owners really let it go downhill fast. But then this new place, well, we had one tree fall on a building. So it's like, let's cut down all the trees in the neighborhood. And, I like to walk around the neighborhood. Oh, wow, this is so pretty and everything. And then all day long, they're cutting down the whole forest in the neighborhood. But yeah, it's, moving is never fun. I moved around a lot as a kid, and like every 2 years. And it's like, I'm an expert at moving at this point. And so when I moved down here, that's like, I don't care, I'm poor. I could go to Goodwill, get all this furniture for cheap, and then when I move again, just take it right back. Some of the stuff still has price tags on it. But today, right before I came here, I was like, you know what, I could try to make a little bit of money. I like Facebook Marketplace, and I sold my table. And my little breakfast table, and I got a little emotional, like, I know it's just a table, but like, when you get your first apartment, and then you buy a table for $20 from Goodwill, and then it's like you cook all those meals on it, and then it's like, oh wow, and then like the second we put it on the guy's roof of the car, and it's just drove away, I'm like, huh. Like, my table, yeah. I had 3 goldfish, and I was like, oh, yeah, I got a 30-gallon tank down here, and then a 50-gallon tank back home at my dad's. So I was like, okay, I can try to transport these. Then I'm like, the car is barely gonna make it. It's like 3 goldfish in a little coffee container. Fantastic. I don't know, so it's like, I sold my goldfish the other day, so. Anyway, life gets better. It's not all bad.
We'll see.
I'm very optimistic here, folks. You gotta, come on.
I'm glad someone.
Yeah, put on a smile. All right. I love you, Ground and Pound. It's been great. I got to achieve some. I mean, the last time I came here, I brought the guitar, and that was a goal of mine. I mean, was it great? But it was. I finally achieved. I played guitar in front of people, and I got to talk in front of people. So I recommend open mic to everyone. So thank you, Ground and Pound. I love you guys, and I'll miss you. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Brannagan was nice enough to give me a painting, and it's one of the most beautiful paintings I've seen. It's hanging very proudly in my living room, so when you're gone, I'll still look at it every day and think of you, so don't worry about it.